All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawshai, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawshai, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawshai, Kahalamla Yahweh, Bahashem Hawshai, Bahashem Kakodash, and also the honor to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders, grand ministers on the rural world, and also shalom to sincere Akim and they pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem Hawshai, Bahashem Kakodash, who happen to be scattered around the four corners of the earth. And I'm back again with a lesson, and this lesson, is basically, various topics going into, what's really happening worldwide, man. And this is not gonna be a long lesson. It's just gonna show you, what we facing daily, and it's like what the whole world is facing daily, and these things is not getting any better. Things getting worse as the days goes on, which is beautiful, man, because it's supposed to be like that. All right, it's supposed to be like that because we're going towards the time of Jacob trouble. So this is the building up of Jacob trouble, and on top of that, in the midst of all these chaos going on, you got these heathens. All right, you got these heathens really think that they're about to take over the whole world. Through AI, replace human beings with robots. Okay, and it's crazy, man, how these heathens really think. But real quick, before I go forward with the first video, I want to do this. It's like here. All right, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, and verse 4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end." So right now the book has been unsealed. All right. Okay, from the time of Abba Bevan came on the scene, that's when the understanding of the Bible was unsealed. All right. And then from there, the man before the apostles, then the apostles, and then to the time we're in right now, the book has been unsealed, to where the understanding has been given to the man, who was supposed to carry this message out, and spread this message out to the four corners of the earth, to the internet. Okay, it says, because you gotta understand, we are in end time right now. All right, it says, "Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." So knowledge has been increased in righteousness, also in the wickednesses. And what you're about to see right now is knowledge has increased on the left side, to where now these heathens, right, they got the capability of creating robots that can break records of Jake, that the records that Jake set up. Now it seems like Moab is trying to set up these robots as the new gladiators, man, as the new gladiators. These robots are doing, it seems like they're doing everything. They're failing right now, but hey, give these heathens a couple months. These are robots. They're gonna be well developed. They're still working on them. Then eventually, what they're gonna do, they're gonna tap into human. They're gonna tap into the human being's brain, and make you a fucking half human, half robot, or half AI, should I say? However you say it. All right. Okay, so let's go from there and show you these. But before I go show you that, I want to read here Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. "Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine a vain thing?" And this is what these heathens are doing right now. Okay, in pieces. "Why are the nations in uproar and torment against the Most High?" Right. What you're about to see in this video with these robots, this is going against Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Okay. Basically saying, hey, and then you gotta remember what was written on Georgia Guidestone. Okay, their plan is to eliminate 7 billion and leave. That's their plan. All right, to eliminate 7 billion, which they're not gonna be able to. All right, or they might be able to, because remember, no, they're not gonna be able to, man. Okay, because the scripture says the plans of the counsel of the hidden is gonna come to naught. But there's a mass death, okay, that Esau's gonna bring forward, you know. But how about Shem Yashai is gonna stop this devil, you know? Because remember, Akin, once, you know, there's the elect ain't gonna be the believers are not going to be touched. Then on top of that, you are gonna have, you know, people on earth, all right, who's gonna be ready to be taken captive to go save slavery, man. You know. So yeah, it says, verse 1 in the AMP. Why are the nations in uproar, in turmoil against the Most High? Why do the people devise a vain, hopeless plot? You know, they and that's what these fucking goddamn devils are doing right now, man. Especially these fucking heathens, you know, devising, you know, vain and hopeless plot, you know, to take over the whole, having these fucking robots doing this, you know, having half human, half, you know, android, you know, man. That is not gonna that itself is not going to fucking be accomplished. Okay. And Moab really think is about to have robots playing basketball, robots running 100 meters, people paying to go watch these fucking robots doing all this shit, robots boxing, MMA. Fuck out of here, man. Swimming. I'm tripping. But you know what I mean? And this is what this is what these devils are doing, man. Okay? Let's go from there and show you this video. It says, look right here. A humanoid robot breaks 400-meter world record at Beijing Robot Games.
好，一声枪响，我们的运动员从起跑的位置上开始起步。我们发现，看到的公证员和以及全世界的人在起步的时候都能做到。
This is crazy, man. This is funny to me, man. You know, this for the future. Like, we already in the future. This is what this shit's gonna look like in a minute. You know? Hey, man, Esau, these devils can really shut shit down and have you entertained by these fucking robots, man. Humanoid robots. Remember when you I think the next video might explain it, but you got a humanoid that came from fucking Europe, you know, parts of the whole world. You know, whoever created the best one, you know, come show off, you know. Yeah. Moab is crazy right now, man. Oh, shit. Let's check this out.
At the World Humanoid Robot Games, often described as the Robot Olympics, machines designed with cutting-edge artificial intelligence are stepping into arenas once reserved only for humans. And what they are doing is nothing short of extraordinary. From kickboxing rings to sprint tracks, from Tai Chi performances to precision-based challenges, humanoid robots are being pushed to their limits in one of the most ambitious technology showcases ever organized. In the 80-kilogram class kickboxing event, humanoid robots square off in controlled combat. Under the guidance of human operators, they throw punches, attempt defensive moves, and try to maintain balance in a highly unpredictable environment. But perfection is far from guaranteed. In one intense moment, a robot loses its footing and crashes into the ropes of the ring. Forcing operators are not just spectators, they are into the event, predicting moved models strong. The excitement, humanoid robot and box stacking, requiring delicate control movements, ground for real-world applications. a different aspect of robotics, from physical endurance and balance to intelligence and adaptability, and
把令枪响，选手们的起跑都不错，哇！一骑绝尘，绝尘。他的成绩是牛化，第一名来自天卓队，一个都好。而在接下来的决赛当中，是否还有奇迹发生呢？
You see that shit? Oh man, let me see. I know there's a precept in the book of I think Jeremiah, right? Let's go see. This book of Jeremiah 48:1 says, "Against Moab, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, woe unto Nebo, for it is spoiled. Kiriatham is confounded and taken. Misagab is confounded and dismayed." And that's what's gonna happen to these goddamn Moabites, man. Which are these so-called Chinese. It says, "There shall be no more praise of Moab." Okay, because the whole, sometimes when you tap into this thing, man, you got this, you got people here really praising Moab on what Moab is doing. Let's read verse 1 in the AMP. "Concerning Moab, thus saith the Lord, power of hosts, Yahweh, the power of Israel. War judgment is coming to the city of Nebo, for it has been destroyed." And today, if I'm not mistaken, this will be like into Beijing, Shanghai, whatever you name it. For it has been destroyed. Kiriatham has been shamed. It has been captured. Misgab, the highest fortress, has been shamed, broken down and crushed. You got like Hong Kong. You got them top city of Moab over there. The ones that are known. The glory of Moab is no more. So this glory right now, these Moabites got on them. Eventually, how about Hashem and Shah is going to take it away from them? In Heshbon, they planned evil against her, saying, "Come, let us cut her off from being a nation. You also of city of Madan shall be silenced. The sword will pursue you." You see that? The sound of an outcry from Heronoyam, desolation and great destruction. Moab is destroyed. Her little ones have called out of cry, distress to be heard as far as Zoar. Okay, this is a judgment waiting for waited for Moab. Verse 5: "For the ascent of Luhith will be climbed by successive groups of fugitives with continual weeping. For on the descent of Hariam, they have heard the distress of the cry of destruction." You see that? "Run, save your lives, that you might be like a juniper in the wilderness. For because you have trusted in your works, your handmade idols, and in your treasures instead of Yahweh, instead of in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, even yourselves will be captured, and in Chomerosh, your disgusting God cannot rescue you, but we go away into exile along with the fugitives, together with his priests and his princes. And the destroyer will come up upon every city. No city will escape. The Jordan Valley also will be ruined, and the plain will be devastated, as the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shah has said. Give a gravestone to Moab, for she will fall into ruins. Her cities, pastures, farms will be desolated without anyone to live in them. You see that? And that's what's coming to fucking Moab, man. And your gods, your pseudoscientists, workers, all them shit. All the shit you into, man. It's gonna bring you down. These Moabites, they don't believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They don't believe in God or the Bible. No way. All right, and your idols about to be destroyed, to be brought down. Your works, okay. Why do you think there's always fucking disasters over there in the land of China? always, or Asia, Japan as well. Those Ammonites, you know, you know what I mean. These devils, they're creating all these things, right? Humanoid, right? But can't fucking stop these earthquakes and all that, right? I mean, they're the ones creating these earthquakes on top of that, because they're just dumb as fuck. All right. So that's why, I want to touch on that. And another one is just to show you again. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, said the Lord, I bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For weaknesses have exceedingly proved the whole earth, and their helpful works are fulfilled. Second Ezra 16 and 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Assyria, which is talking about what? America, Asia, okay? Even, the land of Ham, okay? This is Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack hair. Beware your children, and be sorry for your destruction is at hand. And that's for sure. A sword is sent up. A sword is sent up on you, and whom I drive you back. A fire is sent among you, whom I quench it. Plagues are sent unto you. What is him that drive them away? No one. And that's what you see happening right now. Plagues upon plagues. They don't stop. All right. Let's jump down to verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Okay. You about to see over there, India, Japan, all getting, touched up, man. You know what I mean? Okay. Look.
Delhi has issued a public health advisory after a sharp spike in H1N1 swine flu infections. As seasonal influenza spreads across the capital, health authorities have urged residents to wear masks in crowded places and follow strict respiratory hygiene. According to data from Health Department, total confirmed H1N1 cases have reached over 1,700 this year. Over 110 infections are reported in a single day. The city also logged over 2,300 influenza A cases, making H1N1 the dominant flu strain this season. Authorities have advised people to wear masks in poorly ventilated spaces.
So you got that right there, swine flu, and then on top of that, this is Asia. Because ain't no such thing as Europe. Okay, like I read 2 Ezra 16 and 1, man. He said, North Macedonia firefighters battle major, white fire, near Strumica overnight. Okay, that's a scripture when you go 2 Ezra chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again. You see that? Then eventually what these fires really cause, they make the wild beasts change their places. It says the wild beasts should change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. And these women giving birth to deformed babies, and what's causing these women to give birth to babies like that? The foods, the jump shots, just everything. The whole earth is upside down right now, man. The whole earth is out of course. This is why we say we need our shot, man. All right. So that's fire for you over there. All right. Then from there, let's go here real quick and show you. Let's look here. It says 5.9 magnitude quake Tokyo at 2 a.m. Alarms inform flash warnings. See that? It doesn't slow down, man. Every day, man. Something's going on. It's every day something's going on, man. Okay? Let's see. Last precept is gonna be just like here. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, and verse Psalms chapter 7, verse 11. The Most High Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and the Most High Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And this is why you see all these things, taking place. Okay, these plagues, man. Okay, remember these plagues are gonna fall upon you non-believers, you heathens, 2/3 of our people, you wicked Jake scattered, Esau. That's what these plagues are for, man. For you, the elect. When you read Psalms 91, none of these plagues are gonna touch the elect, the believers, man. Okay. And shit's gonna get worse and worse as the days go on. Real quick, the last precept, and this is the book of Sirach chapter 40 and verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and the sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourges. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came their flood. All right. So all these plagues you see happening worldwide right now are coming for the sake of what? Of you wicked people, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is angry with you every day. And none of you are going to escape. Okay, you will be touched. You will be punished. All right. Why these goddamn heathens really boasting about what they're creating? You know what I mean? Yahweh Hashem is steady plaguing them, using them as a way to plague themselves. How crazy is that, man? And powerful too. Okay? So we know, all right, when these things go forward, such as these devils, these devils, these heathens, Yahweh Hashem got you in stupid places, man. Got you fucking creating disasters for yourself. Why you flexing with your fucking humanoid, robots running marathon, running 100-meter sprints, boxing, MMA, you name it. Yeah, man, you heathens are fools, man. Okay. So anyway, man, we're done, man. I say, hey.